Okay, it's on. And what story are we doing today, Giovanni?
Jack and the beanstalk.
Don't do that. And why are we doing this?
Because we have to practice for my play at the end of May.
What are you doing?
We're working on Fairy Tale after the bug unit.
Yeah, are you going to do a play? What part do you play?
I play the big fat giant.
I'm not surprised because you're big.
And I'm fat.
No, you're not.
And I'm a giant.
Okay, go ahead. And action.
There was once a poor boy named Jack. He lived with his mother. All they had was a cow named Milky White. One day, Jack's mother called him. Jack, the cow has stopped giving milk. Take her to market and sell her. Use the money to buy food. On the way, Jack met a man.
Good morning, Jack. That's a fine cow you have.
Jack wondered how the man knew his name.
Do you know how many beans make 5?
2 in each hand and 1 in your mouth.
Right you are. What a clever boy. How would you like to sell your cow? I'll give you these 5 magic beans.
Magic beans?
That's right. Plant them tonight. By morning, they will touch the sky.
Jack took the beans. He gave the man Milky White. Then he went home to tell his mother. Mother, look what I got for the cow. 5 magic beans. Jack, you sold Milky White for 5 beans? Jack, how could you? These beans go out the window, and you go right to bed. That night, the beans grew and grew. When Jack woke, he looked out. The beanstalk touched the sky. Jack climbed up to see what he could see. Look at that big castle. I wonder who lives there. Maybe I can get some food. Jack knocked at the door. A tall woman answered it. Good morning. May I please have some breakfast? So you want breakfast, do you? Well, you'll be breakfast if my husband comes home.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's my husband. Quick, hide in the oven.
I thought it was house band. 3, 5, 4, 5. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead. I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
Don't be silly, dear. Just smell breakfast. Sit down and eat. After breakfast, the giant got his gold.
How I love this shiny gold. Bags of gold for me to hold.
Sit down, ham face.
With that, the giant began to count his gold. Soon, he began to nod. Then, he began to snore. This is my chance. I'll tiptoe to the giant. Then I'll take the gold and run. And that's just what Jack did. Soon, Jack returned home. Oh, Jack, a bag of gold. You don't need to go back there again. Time passed. The gold disappeared. Back up the beanstalk Jack went. Soon he stood inside the castle. Once again, he heard the giant.
Boom, boom.
Go.
Boom, 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 boom.
With feeling.
Boom, boom, bam.
The oven I go.
What'd you just say?
Back into the oven I go.
One more time? Come on, man.
3, 5, 4, 5. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead. Grind his bones to make my bread.
Don't be silly, dear. We are the only ones here. Sit down and eat. After breakfast, the giant got his hen.
Little hen of you, I beg, lay for me a golden egg.
With that, the hen laid a golden egg. Soon the giant began to nod. Then he began to snore. This is my chance. I'll tiptoe up to the giant and I'll take the hen and run. And that's just what Jack did. Soon Jack returned home. Oh, Jack, a magic hen. You don't need to go back there again. I want to try my luck once more. The next day, Jack climbed the beanstalk. Soon he stood inside the castle. Once again, he heard the giant.
Boom, boom, boom.
This time I'll hide in the water jar.
3, 5, 4, 5. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
Maybe it's that bad boy. He took your gold and your magic hand. Let's look in the oven.
There's no one here.
Then we're alone. Sit down and eat. I'll get your singing harp.
You know, harp I've loved so long. Sing for me a pretty song.
With that, the harp began to sing. Soon the giant began to nod. Then he began to snore. This is my chance. I'll tiptoe up to the giant. Then I'll take the harp and run. Jack was almost through the door. Suddenly, the harp cried out.
Can I do this one?
Sure.
Master, master, please awake, or this boy your harp shall take. I'll kiss you. You took my gold. You took my magic hand. You won't get away again.
Jack ran as fast as he could. He climbed down the beanstalk. Quick, Mother, bring an axe. We must chop down the beanstalk. Chop, 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 crash! And that was the end of the giant. But it was just the beginning for Jack, his mother, the hen, and the singing harp. The end.
You guys, watch. Something.
All right. Are there any other more voices you do here?
No.
Please just do
Some
it.
Sesame Street voices?
Why'd you have to bring that up?
do Elmo.
I don't remember Elmo.
I don't do Elmo.
Do
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
Nom 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 nom. I don't do Cookie Monster.
We gotta think of a good one.
The trash guy.
Oscar.
You mean Oscar the Grouch?
Yes.
That hurts my throat too much sometimes.
What other voices do you do when you're doing your pub ed?
Oh, Ernie.
Well, I do Ernie sometimes.
Well,
What's his brother?
I never knew it was his brother.
Brother Bert?
Yeah, do it his voice.
Tuba, tuba, tuba.
That's Telly.
No.
That's Telly.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bert likes pigeons.
You do it.
No. What about Snuffleupagus, Snuffy?
Well, he's kind of a mixture of all of them put together.
You know, a lot of these voices sound like the guys you work with.
Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus.
Nina, do you do any voices?
Guys.
Okay.
I love trash. Anything dirty or ditchy or dusty.
I do a voice.
Okay. Okay, and
Dad has another one.
what do you have, Dan? What you got for us?
Do one of your station buddy's voice.
Oh, I'm cutting out here.
Do an army voice.
I don't do that.
Yeah.